Cancers, welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right into your energy from the top. You have this card. It is the Two of Water. And we know this is the Two of Cups energy. This is that water energy, that beautiful energy of relationships. This is a friendship. This is a connection. So if you are connecting with someone, whether that is your situation or yourself, I strongly get that. Could also be um, definitely a new connection coming in, or just feeling this new sense of love or someone around you who really cares about you. Okay, friend, this could be a friend, a relationship, a situation, or definitely just yourself. All right, now the next card out with it, I have directly next to it the enslaved prisoner. And this talks about something happening to you, someone hurting you. So this changes the tone. These two cards are the main energy that comes out. So I definitely feel like you have someone who was very close to you, could have been a friend who really hurt you. You know, they hurt you. You opened your heart to this person, or it could have been a close friend, or even a situation, and this person has hurt you. You have been either the victim of someone who was gossiping about you, or said bad things about you, or it's just your circumstance. This could also directly just be that, you know, maybe you're at a point in your life where you're really focused on yourself, and you're this is not a prisoner, but definitely it could definitely be just that you're feeling the pressures of, oh, you should be in a relationship, you should be married at this time, you should be, oh, you're single, you're not with someone. What are you focused? What are you doing? Right? That type of energy definitely comes across with this energy because it's showing that you could have something, you know, some type of pressure to be in a relationship. That can definitely be for some of you out there. All right. So the other cards that came out on top and at the bottom of the deck were this card, Ten of Air. And this deck is so spiritual, you guys. I mean, look at this dramatic picture here. All right. Do you see that? Those are dead birds, okay? These are birds that are dead. So this is like a really difficult situation, okay? Ten of Air. This is like killing your thoughts, killing maybe your dreams and your freedom. Like there's something, maybe you was in a relationship or you are in a relationship and you just feel like you're not able to speak or breathe freely. And then you have this Three of Water. So it's a lot of energy going back and forth with this because Three of Water talks about the possibilities, right? This is the perfect triangle. Okay. This is triumph and success coming through. So you only learn lessons, right? That's the only way we learn. That's the only way we grow. We grow through pain, through progress, through situations. So I strongly feel like you have figured something out, whether it was with a friendship or a relationship, and you're realizing that this is making you stronger. So you may be in a season where you are alone and you feel the pressures to be in a relationship, or you may be in a season where something didn't work out and you have to learn from that circumstance, okay? Because it could have been something that happened that was really traumatic for you. And emotionally, mentally, or in some way. And maybe you're not acting out that way, but you're still taking the time to progress through this and reflect and heal from it. And that's where the growth and the learning comes, and you get to a different stage, Cancer. So I definitely see that coming through for you. You have a lot of soulmates cards coming out, okay? Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, okay? So this could definitely be someone you thought was really connected with you, really close with you, and maybe they were. Maybe you were hurt by someone who you thought was. Look at this. This card came out. It says Twin Flame. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, you know, every time they discuss the Twin Flame energy, it's your yin, your yang, your balance, your couple, your complementary to each other is what the card is saying. So maybe you were hurt by someone who you thought was the person you were going to be with. Like you really thought that this person was going to be with you. It was a possibility that you guys would be with you, but the reality is that there's something about this person that is stopping move your progress, and like you have different lives. I do see a love call coming through. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay. All right. So maybe they have hurt you in the past, but now you have this person realizing, or maybe you have hurt them and they had to go through something and realize that you're the connection for you. This is two different messages I'm seeing coming through. This being your overall energy, but this soulmate twin flame love energy coming through heavily. Okay, so cancers, I hope this is resonating for some of you out there. Please let me know. Definitely like and subscribe and comment. All right, so I see this is a very interesting, actually I'm going to take a little bit more time to dissect this. So your energy, you do have this ideal connection, best friend connection, but it seems like someone felt imprisoned or there was some type of negative circumstance. Something traumatic happened, guys, with this 10 of ear here. I just feel like someone really hurt you or something. Maybe it was just like you like you deaded the situation, you ended this, completely cut this person off, or vice versa. This could also be like just having really sad feelings about the situation. This could be bad health as well. It could be something. It could just be a a situation that's really not the best. Okay, so this talks about things not working out too well, but that had to happen in order for this three of water to come around. This energy of new possibilities. Okay, so it could definitely just be that. You had a soulmate connection, but you guys didn't realize you were soulmates until you actually had a big maybe disconnection, and then you realize you're continuously thinking about this person's thinking about you, and so they're going to call you or you're going to call them, and that could definitely just be, it could be anything. It could be a text, could be some type of message, it could be social media, but I do see that it happens after maybe some type of breakup or some type of something happens. Let's get a little bit more information. This could, if this is a friend and not, romantic, it's the same thing, right? So, yeah, someone felt their mindset was blocking them and they're no longer blocked. And now they're overtly, outwardly expressing how they feel. Okay, so this could be you, Cancer. You could definitely feel like there used to be something where you was stopping you, some type of thought process. And let me also say this, because this is air sign energy, a lot of it could be that you will like have these negative thoughts, and it might not be negative, but it could have been some thoughts that stopped you from moving forward in the situation. For instance, like, I need to be with this type of person, or I need to make sure my finances are all the way together, or I need to make sure I lose this weight before I date this person, or I need to make sure I, there's so many different things. It could have been a certain thought process that had to end, like completely end, okay? It doesn't have to be a traumatic experience, but maybe it was a thought process. And this confirms that, because this upright talks about how you have mental thoughts that you're keeping yourself a prisoner, right? And that's a prisoner as well. Like, you have these thoughts that are stopping you from moving forward. Like, Will Smith has this quote. He says, your mind puts blockages on things that the world will move out your way to give you. In your mind is supposed to be the place where you can dream of anything. Like, all the possibilities are supposed to happen, and then you take that action and go after it. So with this card reverse, it just reminds me of that. Like, you probably was in a place before where you kept telling yourself, oh, this is not going to work out because X, Y, and Z. And whether it was a friendship, whether it was a business, whatever it is, maybe it's just monetary goals, something you definitely felt was a wonderful condition for you, like you loved it. Could also just be um, your mental health, right? Some days were really you were really stuck and swole on because I can also say this goes so many ways. I'm sorry, guys, but I just got to tell you this because this could also be like a body goal, right? You want to be a certain weight, and then you had to learn how to love yourself at with the situation you were at to create a new possibility for yourself. Anyways, I see soulmate, I see twin flame, I see love. So that's a direct message for people. It could be your ancestors coming in, it could be loving yourself, but this strongly just gives me that now that you're no longer in that mindset, Cancer. Um, you're overtly, outwardly saying, this is what I want. This is the ideal situation for me. Maybe you're speaking it into existence. Speaking it into existence, excuse me, manifestation, or maybe you're just taking the actions, like taking the actions you need, and no longer standing for anything from the past. Okay, so I got these cards to pop out of the deck. All right, Yemaya energy. You have the Ten of Fire reverse, but then you have this um Four of Fire, foundations and actions, taking the actions to create progressive progress. You got the Ten of Earth reverse. Ten of Earth talks about bearing the fruit and everything, but you may have lost something. Whether you thought it was the ideal situation, the perfect job, money, you may have had a loss. But anyways, Yansa is here and her warrior energy is here. And then you have the earth. Okay, so that's huge. We're going to break these cards down bit by bit. Okay, starting with Yansa. So, Yansa energy, I'm definitely just seeing. Let me think about this, and I'm going to. It talks about being tenacious. Now, in this deck, it's called Yansa, but this is Yemaya. Okay, this is Yemaya energy. Just progressing through the struggles, right? You learning through it. You only learn lessons, right? You only learn lessons out here. If things are easy and everything's going good, you're not learning anything. So, you're learning lessons. This is also changing your character, okay? And embracing change. So that could have been the mindset change. Now you're embracing the change in your situation and everything. As I said before, you have this Four of Fire here, right? And that Four of Fire is just like taking that actions, working together. Like you can see, this is a full family coming to the water. Okay. Four is foundation card. Fire is that action. So you're out here just taking actions. This is also being thankful and grateful and recognizing it could be your ancestors or just your social circle. Like you have a strong social circle, strong community around you. And even if it is just two other people, it's strong, right? So this is being able to have that systematic happiness, right? Because you created that circumstance around you. You create peace around you by the way you act, by who you surround yourself with. So that's a wonderful card. And maybe that was the lesson to learn, that you had to lose someone who maybe you thought was prosperous, but then you had to realize this is what I want. And now you're building that community, Cancer. With the earth sign energy here, I mean, look at, you have the snake wrapped around the earth. Look at this. You have the goat. You have all signs, the fish, the water. Okay, you have the duck, the air bird. I'm sorry, I think that's a dove. And then the dragon, the fire. Okay, so this is talking about using all of your elements and everything you have and mastering things. Now, this is the earth card. Okay, so the earth card is here to let us know. This is gaining insight. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you're mastering yourself, right? You're mastering how to focus on your strengths and use them to improve yourself. Not only that, Cancer, this is also travel. This is searching for inner beauty and outer beauty. Okay, this is definitely travel. You could be traveling the world, or I don't know. At this time, in day and age, It's hard to travel, but maybe you are. Maybe you're one of those people who are still traveling out here. And this is also understanding that people and everything and situations are more connected than they are different, right? Because we have all signs within us, all signs, earth, water, fire. And you are really understanding that, Cancers. So that is your reading. I hope you like the spread. I'm going to get a spirit card for you. And you got, three cards to come out. The first one is the dragonfly. Okay. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. And let me say that again. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. It's, it takes courage to move forward. And I was listening to someone and they were saying, sometimes you gotta let people go and sometimes they won't let you go. But you have to be the person to say, okay, I'm letting this situation, this person go. We no longer are connecting. And that takes courage. It really does take courage to move forward from the past, okay? We have grizzly bear power, okay? It says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up. I will succeed. Never give up. And always give yourself love and gentleness. Those are the real strengths, okay? As big as that bear is, right? It's a big old grizzly bear. The last card you got was the sea otter, and that's happiness, okay? I remember one time, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I decided, I was like, I was having a bad day and everything, but I was supposed to go out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a choice to just be happy. I'm going to be happy tonight. And I had the best time. And I was like, wow, it's all mental control. If you say, you know what? I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have a good time. It will happen once you believe it truly. So it says, be the master of playful living. Look at that. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. You're good. Destiny of love is sure. You are loved. Love is always going to be around you and with you. So, for those of you who aren't in relationships and you just feel like you want to love or you want connections, whatever it is you want, just remember sometimes you just have to let go, have playful life, enjoy the moment because that's all we have right now. All right? So that is your message, Cancers. I hope that resonated. Please like, subscribe, definitely. And I'll catch you in your next reading.